Delirium's carrying a mineral.
Oh, and look at this. There comes the drop. And he has stim ready, so if he stims, yeah, it could. Well, this kind of looked like the last game, kinda. But now he's gonna lose the medevac unless he boosts out.
Needs to boost out and drop.
Yeah.
Nice reactionary by Deliriums. No, this medevac is gonna fall on. It's not very cost effective at all.
Yeah, but Anish is taking a third base. So if Deliriums is too passive, this should kinda go in the same way as the last game.
Plus a Zerg, you can actually afford to be passive but and make additional bases, but we see a macro hash going down, so seems like Deliriums is looking to bring the pain pretty soon. The pain
Yeah,
train.
but he should kind of try to make another queen in his main base to help with the lava injects. And he's taking a fourth base as well. So
That's pretty nice.
he's kind of noticing that in the last game he was probably mineral heavy at some point,
Yeah.
and that he needs something to spend it with. That's why he's making the macro hatch. But I would say making the macro hatch, it would be better to have in between the second and third base, so you can reinforce quicker, because the distance from your main base to between your second and natural, it's not like significant, but it could make a difference if you're in a rush to actually get some units to help you out with.
Oh yes, if you're thrown off guard, it can
Yeah.
confuse you a little bit.
And then like Lings would run in one by one, and that's never any good.
Arnis is moving out here, but when we look at the army of Deliriums, it's so huge right now. And Arnis is just seeing half of it.
Yeah, but he's trying to go for like attack on the backside. You have 3 medevacs supporting this.
Yes.
Some marines, 3 marauders, and 2 wither mines. Oh, okay.
Well, dropping, that's kinda nice.
Maybe he won.
A bit of missing link there with the mines.
Leaving 1 mine behind.
One mine behind. Wow, this is actually nice double-pronged attack. The army of Deliriums is vastly out of position.
Yeah,
and they're
it's
being
running
pulled back.
back.
So that enables Deliriums' main force to actually overpower Arnis on both sides.
Okay. Deliriums was on top of that one.
Quite much. Quite so. Well, actually, this force didn't get killed off, I suppose. Delirium slightly miscalculated. This hive is gonna fall. All the tech is gone.
Yeah, but now there is a counterattack into the.
Delirium doesn't care because he's gonna end the game right now.
Yeah.
This could turn into quite the ugly base trade.
I don't think it's gonna be so ugly for Deliriums, to be honest. Now he's gonna kill a lot of SCVs.
Oh yeah, he actually held up everything. Yeah, this is Delirium's game, no doubt.
Yep. Marauders can't shoot up, so that's kind of a bummer.
So actually, nice call there from Delirium, splitting his armies into deciding to attack his opponent. That was nice decision making right there.
Yeah, and he's remaking the hatchery in his main base, so he would kind of get saturated again if he had any drones to saturate it with.
This is over. This is over.
Yeah, now the third base of Anish is getting killed as well.
GG.
GG.
We're going into the third game.
The last game of these semifinals.
So which one did we leave out? Crossbow, Turlet, Polar Knight. Again. Johnson Star Station, Polar Knight. Johnson Star Station Polar Night. Johnson Star Station Polar Night.
Should make a song out of that, huh?
Bow. Dunk, dunk, dunk. So it seems like our other matchup here, Schrödinger versus Nero, it's 1-1. So today the players are really playing all out.
Yeah, apparently they are putting out the best performances today.
Indeed, everyone wants to win the points.
But I'm kind of sad we haven't seen any kind of proxies yet.
That's true, they're mostly macro games, only macro games. Well, we see that now from Deliriums. He's got a 7 pull, I betcha. He's Deliriums. The Zerg.
In the bottom position.
Bottom position, yeah. Blue, Zerg,
Yeah.
Deliriums.
On the other hand, we have Anish. He's not going anything 10 supply or something yet. The red Terran player.
Well, they're just gonna straight on macro.
I want to see some proxy hatch or proxy.
Yeah, I wanna see how people react to that. You know, have some varied games.
And he's doing the drone scout again. Yeah, this is a scouting as the last game. It's not rally to the natural of Arnished.
Yes. It's a nice scout to be safe, but if you know your build in and out and you're confident you can hold anything, can be thrown at you before scouting, then you don't actually need to scout.
Yeah, and Arnished is pulling the SCV just like last time, just as the barracks are finishing.
Yeah.
Starting, I mean.
It looks like to be a Reaper opening again. Deliriums is going for
He's going for hatch.
first.
Yeah, the hatch first, just as last game. And follow up with a pool and into gas, I would believe. So this is the same as the 2 other games from these players. At least the opening.
Yes. Yes. Go. Gas. Come on, buddy. There we go.
Hatch pool gas, standard opening.
Arnis, he's gonna make a Reaper, then he's gonna make Reactor, Factory.
It's kind of funny that Arnish hasn't rallied the Reapers straight into the main base. Because if you forget your Reaper for 2 seconds, maybe it's gonna be too late to actually do anything.
Well, you're actually just gonna scout with it.
Yeah, but if
it's you really just wanted to stay alive, and it's quite easy to have to make a Reaper survive.
yeah, but if you rally it directly, and he's doing the same transfer of drones again. But if you rally the Reaper directly into your opponent's main base or natural, you can actually do some damage. But because see, now it's stopping outside and it's not doing anything. Now it could actually be inside and taking off some pot shots on the drone.
It's true, but the Strogans just popped up.
Yeah, but both of them can actually be sniped.
It's true. It's true.
So rallying more into your opponent's base and actually, well, it depends on your micro and macro levels,
Yeah.
but
Well, the kind of Reaper timing that is here, you're never gonna get your Reaper out fast enough to be able to do damage before the Queens come out.
well, actually, he could have been inside and done damage before the Queen was out. That's the thing. The Reaper itself when it's being made is like the standard good timing, but making it idle outside of the base for a few seconds makes it so that it's actually not gonna do anything. I would say.
Yeah,
If you can
as it
force
does.
like, I mean, if you can force like 4 or 6 links extra, that should be a win in itself.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we see another Baneling nest here quite early. Delirium's going for that first. We might actually see a Baneling bust, who knows? That would
Yeah,
be
and
cool.
he has still three in gas.
Nope, we are gonna expand instead. Is this gonna be... Well, we see the factory and then another barracks and then we're gonna see the...
And now the Reaper is killed off, and Delirious has full map control. And if
quite nice vision as well. This
yeah, and if,
Overlord here is a little bit out of place as I'm not sure if Medioax would take this route.
yeah, but if it's actually gone for Baneling Bust, that would be rather good right now.
It would.
There is nothing home for Arnish to actually hold that one off.
It's actually quite true, and he has one bunker, but there's no need in breaking a wall that's not complete.
That's a really good point. But then again, he's not making. Oh, he's making carapace. Okay, interesting. So we want to scout. Maybe he want to do some drop kind of play. But it doesn't have a layer done yet.
Drop from the Zerg?
Yeah. Or he probably just want speed for the Overlord to go scout.
Yeah, they usually do that. They usually get the pneumatic carapace.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't get the carapace and the ventriloquist sacks and actually do some drop play. It's.
I'm not quite sure either because the Terran players usually, or right now, they are not used to really having their base protected from anything but Mutalisk, really.
Yeah,
So Baneling drop will do quite a lot of damage just being able to get Banelings inside the base.
Yeah, I played random some on the NA ladder, and when I played CVP, I kind of always went for carapace and ventriloquist sacks. I mean, the force field, useless. They couldn't stop anything. It's probably not the same against Terran, but it should still be rather effective.
I think so. You would have Marines, but Marines are the reason why you would go on Banelings in the first place.
Yeah, if you have some links to actually soak up the damage of the Marines, your Overlord's gonna be all fine floating in.
Oh yes.
And
If the turn kind of has to pull a lot of forces in the back if the drop comes, and then Lynx could just push in the front and crush that. So I think that could be Baneling drops is a perfectly viable strategy in my eyes.
yeah, and it's actually rather easy to queue them up using shift play, so it should be viable to do.
I'm pretty sure Kalma has a comment about this, but
Most likely.
he's probably gonna say something like, "Oh, it's not viable because the Terran is OP." Something like that. Well, nice control by the Deliriums is going directly for the Marines instead of moving. Held this off attack pretty well.
This muteless switch is gonna be a lot better than the last one.
Oh yes, indeed.
Actually making 6 mutas this time. But still the gases on the third are a bit late. And he's spreading creep on one of the potential third of Arnish, but not the second one.
Yeah, depends on which one he wants to take.
Yeah, of course.
The one that's with creep is safe to go. That's where he wants to go.
Yeah, no go, sir. Go home.
That's so annoying because it takes at least 1 game minute for the creep to recede.
Yeah, and Arnish is responding like now to that. And I think Delirium's actually just gonna go and snipe this force if he actually.
Yeah, he can see this.
Yeah, he can. He
The
should.
only threat here is the Widow Mines, but if all of the Zerglings just run in, the Widow Mines would just damage all the bio as well, so...
Yeah, he has an overseer to actually use